they did have like an offering of like a PG show. I just never did those shows.
Right.
But you'd have kids stumble in. So once in a while you'd be performing in front of kids. So it wasn't a complete culture shock. But like I walked in there on that ship and my first show there was 13 kids in the front row.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had literal nightmares of like performing at my old high school. And as I'm walking up to the microphone, I look out and there's like 2 kids. And I'm like, what? They didn't tell me there's going to be a kid. And then I look at another row and there's like 3 kids. And then slowly the theater starts populating with children. And I'm telling you, I wake out of my sleep. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. How am I going to do that?
This was a living nightmare. And then I walk up on stage and I got 13 kids staring in front of me and I could just feel my heart blasting out of my chest.
Isn't that crazy that like you can go and do those gritty, raw comedy clubs and feel so at home and you're like, I could get through any.
I used to host an amateur strip club in the Bronx. I watched the guy get a plate broken over his face right beside me.
And by the way, but my point is fearless doing those things.
Oh, I know,
right?
That's what
and then a bunch of kids get in there, you're like, oh God, I don't know how to do this.
Because I can handle the unpredictability of a man. You know what I mean? It's like
a
child. It's like, oh God, what would I do?